What it do, cyber world? It is your girl, the one and only, Ash Brown, and this is the Ash Said It Show. Over 2,000 episodes since 2014, 500,000 streams all around the world. None of this is possible without you guys, so I thank you so very much. Tonight, we are uncovering a brand that I have recently gotten wind of. Black Girl Vitamins. I've got the wonderful Jennifer and Anna with me tonight. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How are you tonight? Good.
We're doing well.
Doing well.
We're very excited to be on the show.
Thank you so much. So, to get things started, where did the inspiration for Black Girl Vitamins even come from?
Sure, I can take it. So our founder, Maxine, found out she was vitamin D deficient and realized she was in a huge company of 82% of Black women who were vitamin D deficient as well. And so we as Black women are overrepresented, more significantly affected by that deficiency. And so that was really the inspiration, just her personal experience with her vitamin D deficiency. To find that there are other vitamins and minerals that Black women tend to be more deficient in, for example, iron and how that affects anemia levels. And so that was really the inspiration. And so vitamin D was the first product, iron as well. And the brand has since grown and expanded to other supplements. So we are aspiring to be a one-stop shop for all of Black women's vitamin needs, right? And we have over 15 products available on our website as well.
Okay, cool. I love that. Now, how was it decided which specific vitamins and supplements that you guys were going to offer? Was it also kind of going into that number of what Black women are deficient in?
Exactly. Yep. That was what it was initially. It's like, what are the needs that Black women have? And so we're not just providing the product, we're also providing education through our blog, our social media, our newsletters, and we have medical doctors on the team as well. We have 3 medical advisors with 3 Black women physicians who also help advise us on our formulations. And so it did start off with the issues that we face as Black women more severely, I guess, and then expanded to just other needs. We also talk to our customers, and so we have focus groups in person and surveys, and we use that to inform the new products we're launching. So, for example, we launched the Chill, which is a menopause support multivitamin, and that was crafted through our customer feedback as well as our medical advisors' input.
Okay. And how important was it for you all to incorporate that medical aspect of having medical advisors?
Oh, it was very important because yes, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Our vision is to improve health outcomes for Black women, and we didn't just want to be a brand that was like pushing products to Black women, but we also wanted people to make informed decisions for what vitamins they were picking, right? And so having medical practitioners on the team, I guess, gives a level of credibility and also trust that they're getting advice from people who know about their health, who are most qualified to advise about their health. And so that was really, really important to us.
Yes, definitely important. Now, what challenges presented themselves in the beginning phase, in the launch phase of the brand, and how did you guys handle it?
I can take that question, Ash. Well, honestly, like many small businesses, we had 2 or just a great number of challenges to begin with. First, producing our products in small batches because, let's be honest, funding wasn't exactly rolling in at the beginning. So we had a challenge finding manufacturers who would want to work with us with our smaller quantities or smaller order quantities. You know, it kind of felt like, I like to say it felt like dating because it's a lot of, it's not you, it's me conversation. So essentially, we just had to keep going. We just had to, keep reaching out to manufacturers to see if we could find those who would want to work with us. We stayed persistent. We found partners who believed in our vision. That was very important to us.
Yes.
And we made it work without compromising on the quality. So that, I think, was one of the major operational issues that we had. But leaning more towards the marketing aspect, I think just affording marketing, because a lot of people don't talk about how much marketing actually costs. So that is something that I know that is something that, we really had to wrestle with, because as an online brand, we had to make sure that we had great online presence so our community could actually find us. And that costs money. That's the reality. It costs money. So we had to essentially get creative. We had to lean into organic growth a little bit. We focused on building a loyal community. Jen mentioned earlier, talking to our customers, talking to our audience, just trying to figure out what it is that they want to get from us. That's something that's very important to us. It's more than just creating supplements. It is the mission that we are trying to achieve, So essentially, how we overcame it was, as I said, we're just focusing on creating organic and authentic content and just marketing so that our community feels like we get them. And, it kind of just worked itself out based on that.
Gotcha. Now, the next question I have is actually for both of you. And this one I just kind of came up with as we were talking and everything. What has been your proudest moment with the brand? When I say that, what comes to mind?
I can go. Go ahead, Jen.
No worries. I would say, I've had many proud moments with the brand, but I would say one of my proudest is leading a focus group in Chicago. We're an online brand, right? So we don't get to see our customers every day because they order primarily from us online. But when we organized the focus group, expecting 20 women to show up and have a conversation around their needs, their products, feedback for the brand, and all of that, we ended up having double the number of people come and talk about how the brand has really impacted them, right? Whether it's improving their health, providing great education and awareness to them and things like that. That made me really, really proud to see people, just like real people, talking about, Black Girl Vitamins. And so I would say that was a very proud moment.
Yes.
Well, on my end, as Jen said, I've had quite a few proud moments working at BTV, but the one that stands out really has to do with an event that we had planned in Houston for Mother's Day. There was a hurricane that came through, so we were assuming that nobody's going to show up anymore because, understandably, there was a hurricane, so we didn't expect anybody to show up. We, however, went to the venue just to make sure whoever is there, they understand that, hey, because this happened, this is why, we're not going to proceed with it. We're standing with the residents of Houston, only to find out so many women, so many BGV customers showed up. We had to be working on the fly. We had to try to get this conference room rented, try to get these chairs, try to get the food. Yeah. It was a whole thing, but they showed up just to talk with us and just to, be with us. It was a very beautiful moment. In that moment, I felt like, wow, I'm really, really happy to be a part of this brand.
Yes. That's an impactful moment. I would imagine that definitely is something that's definitely more than enough. The both of you offer really great examples of how the brand has impacted your life. It's definitely become a part of your own personal brands, but it's so meaningful to so many people, and it continues to grow. So kudos to you guys. Kudos to everyone on the team.
Thank you. That is something that I see.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's something that means a lot to us as a company. It's just as I said earlier, it's more than just creating supplements for us. We want to make a change. We want to make a difference here. We're trying to improve the health outcomes of Black women in our community. So whatever it is that we do, we want to make sure that, our mission is heard and felt. That is what is most important.
Yes. Now, last but certainly not least, what advice would you offer to the next generation of young female entrepreneurs?
I can take it. So essentially, what I would say is you have to be persistent.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be persistent. Nobody's asking you to know 100% of where you're gonna go. You don't need to know where you're gonna go. You just need to have an idea of the kind of vision that you have for your life. Nobody expects you to have all the steps planned, but when you just hold your head down, you focus on taking one step at a time. In taking those steps, you need to be persistent. You need to basically hold on to your mission and make sure that you are doing everything you can to ensure that you achieve your goals. Because in this world of business, I can tell you that you're going to get so many no's.
Oh, yeah.
So many no's before you get the yes. And if you're not clear on that concept, it's gonna be so easy to knock you out of the game. So you just have to be very persistent, and at the same time, as I said, don't get too bogged down with the details. Like, I need to know 100% of what the vision should look like before I get started. Just have an idea of where you're trying to get, and then you focus on doing one step at a time. That is really what I would say.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
Yeah, that's really good advice, Anna. No, I think this past weekend someone said something that they said done is better than perfect. And so sometimes we get bogged down trying to make things perfect, trying to gather all the facts and all of that, and then it holds us back from just doing and getting things done. And so I think for entrepreneurs, it's important to really, really aim to just doing, because it's better than it being perfect, basically.
Yeah. No, I like that. I think we might have to just name this episode "Done is not better than perfect." Done is better than perfect. I like it. I love that. Ladies, thank you so much for coming through. We certainly appreciate the both of you coming through tonight. And
thanks for having us.
Yes, and let everyone know the best way to get in contact, the best way to get their Black Girl Vitamins, and how to follow you guys.
You can find us on blackgirlvitamins.co, and you can also find us on Amazon.
Okay. Cool,
After social media. Yeah. I can't leave all the social media aspects. Or Instagram at Black Girl Vitamins, and or X/Twitter, try BGV Vitamins. You can find us on YouTube, Black Girl Vitamins, as well as TikTok, Black Girl Vitamins. And when you follow us, please say hi. We actually respond, so say hi so that we can greet you.
And tell us Ash sent you.
Yes, you gotta tell them Ash sent you that way. You heard about their episode.
Tell us Ash sent you, yes.
I love it, ladies. Thank you so much for coming through. Much more success into 2025. I expect that the two of y'all, or one of y'all, or somebody is going to come back from Black Girl Vitamins next year, because I know that there's going to be tons of announcements and maybe possibly new product launches. I don't know. So you guys got to come back and tell us about it.
We will definitely have product launches next year. So we would love to be back.
Yes. Love that. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.